works perfectly for me. It's what I've been looking for.
And that's the thing that when we run our own business, our schedule's just not the same. You know, when people are getting ready to go to sleep, we're having dinner, you know? And that's been a challenge because based out of hunger, you just grab what's near you. Otherwise, you go from hungry to hangry. You want to kill somebody. And the word diet, they call it diet because you feel like you're dying or you want to kill somebody. Someone's going to die because I don't feel good, you know? So if I would have told you, and this is my last question, if I would have told you, listen, in 8 weeks, you're going to lose 35 pounds, you're not going to be training much, and you're going to feel better, and your demeanor is going to be even better. And people are going to notice not so much how you just look, but how you're acting. Would you have believed me?
I'd have found it hard to believe, but I trusted you.
Right.
So if I hadn't trusted you, I wouldn't have done it in the first place.
Right.
I'm very much, if I trust somebody, then I'm all in, you know.
But just to be fair, you trusted me because I did the results.
Yes, yeah. If you just talked it would have been a lot harder. It would have been a lot harder for me to take in, the same as it is now. You know, I'm passing on the knowledge to other people, and they're going on what they've seen. They can't dispute it because they've seen that I've gone from, you know, how I was 8 weeks ago to how I am now.
You know, but I gotta say that you were a tease for weeks on end. I'm like, this girl really knows how to tease. When is she gonna tell people? And I said, I know she has a number in her mind, but she hasn't told me what that number is. And people kept asking and asking and asking. I'm saying, what is she waiting for? And then I anticipated it would have been when you returned back to teach. And I was wrong. It was just before then. I'm like, oh my God. And I see the people asking you what it is, and some people trying to guess. And it's really, it's the business that we're in of helping people. Now we have another tool to do it.
Yeah.
Now you did mention a thing that really, really hit home with me. And it's because being martial arts instructors with all the good intentions, we've gotten beat up so bad recently. And based on sharing there's income to be earned for some people doing what we've been trying to do all along.
Yeah.
And let's just talk about that for a minute there. The people who presently are getting really, really challenged with the finances, being gym owners, is this a fake? Because you could just take the product yourself and not ever become what would be a business builder, because 85% of the company are customers, and we're customers first. I didn't tell you about no business.
No.
Try it. You like it. If you don't, get your money back. But let's talk
I
about that.
asked you about the business side.
Yeah, you said, hey, this might be good as a side hustle. I said,
yeah.
Yeah. And then a few weeks after, my side hustle became my main business. So now when I go back to teach, that's my side hustle. So what do you think about what I've showed you today of what I've done already and what potentially could be done?
Yeah, I'm really impressed with a little bit of work at the start, how much income can be made, you know, and it's definitely something I'm interested. You know, I'm quite lucky that I've got quite a good income from my school, but you know, I'm always open to earning more money for extra things and to be able to provide extra things for my kids and my grandkids one day, you know. That I do what I do for them. You know, I build my business anyway for them. I want to leave them with a legacy. And, you know, for a while I didn't have anything to leave them. Now I've got things to leave them, which is my business. But I'm going to show them the way with this as well. So that, you know, at a time like this where, you know, people are struggling, you've got that balance. It's always important to have something in the background. And also something that you haven't actually got to work that hard on either, which I feel like this is something that once you get to a certain point, you know, all I'm doing is talking to people about what I'm doing. They're asking me how I did it. I'm telling them. So it's not that hard to do. It's really not. It's much easier than selling a martial arts membership, you know, because with a martial arts membership, nobody really knows whether they're ever going to get to that black belt, whether they're going to go beyond that. You know, when they come in to see you, some people just come in to see what it's about. Whereas with this, everyone's got the same goal and the same pain, you know. So I just think that for anybody who's interested in sort of promoting it and getting involved with it and having it as an extra income, you know, no matter how much money you've got, it's always good to have something extra. And even if it's just savings put away for a time like this, you know, I had savings luckily put away, but that's slowly going. So I need something else now to top that up. If we go into another lockdown in the UK, I need something tucked away in the bank, you know, that's going to keep me going until we can get back to our normal classes again, you know.
Now, how do I tell you something that you already know? That what I showed you was during the lockdown.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I'm like, here I am. I can't even teach, but I'm earning more money than when I
Yeah.
was teaching. I'm like, what? What is this about? And then it's all online. I don't have to pack nothing. I don't have to touch anything. People keep asking me, hey man, what are you doing? Hey, you look great. What are you doing? You look like you did in the 90s. Oh, look at your jawline's back. Oh, your cleft is getting deeper. I'm like, I don't notice those things. Oh, your eyes aren't dark anymore on the bottom. I'm like, huh? Oh, all I was thinking was, who else can I help? Who else can I help? And then when people let me help them, thank you for letting me help you. And I'm not saying it for anything else, but the honest truth, because it's like, and then I hear about somebody else passing away, because as you guys, as you guys heard, what you're talking about is health. The results from the health is losing fat and other things that you don't need, increasing your immune system. So many benefits. Your demeanor being better, sleeping being better, having a little calm to you to be able to figure things out.
Mm.
When we're stressed, we can't do that. We're we're in disarray. Now I can see that's 3 months. I made a 6 month goal now, which is substantial, and is attached to helping more people. That's all we ever wanted to do. This gives us a vehicle. Yeah, guys, I've said it, to help you get your stomach flat and your pockets fat. Because most people have their stomach fat, like we did, and their pockets flat earth. So we have to switch it around, and that's the business we're into. Anything else you want to say, and then we can end it. I appreciate your time dearly, like always. But I'm so proud. Wednesdays is my favorite day too. I look forward to Wednesday. But today, because of last week, I'm thinking, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Just like you. No
Yeah.
matter what side of the pond, we're in this thing together, like, oh my God. And looking forward to, there's 3 photos we can have. We can have the original one from 1993, I believe, where you had the hat on, right? And then we
Yeah.
can do the one about 2 years ago, and then the future one. That'll be
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
And guys, you can laugh at this, but it's those little things. It's those little things that just make us chuckle, because it's like, oh my God, you know, as parents, and one day soon for you, grandparents, all we want to do is give a good example and hopefully avoid them based on communication. Some of the things they should avoid, some of the landmines. And what we can say here now is that if you are in your 40s and up, don't train like you're in your 20s. And the 30-year-old might have to train like the 40-year-old too, because it all depends on your metabolism. And if you're working out and getting hurt, that can never be good. And if you're putting yourself to a diet that's extreme, that's more dangerous. That might help you die faster. There is a way. We didn't create it, but we were put in position to benefit from it. And I thank God that my life now is so much easier to manage. It was a
Yeah.
mess before. I didn't know what to do. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And in the famous words from Philly, Puerto Rican from the Bronx, when I say AB, you say see ya. AB,
See ya.
we out of here. Thank you very much. I gotta go. I know you do too. Thank you. Hugs and kisses from this part of the pond. Bye-bye.
Bye.